We decided that we're gonna go with the 16 by 52, and this is the size of this one. Let me get it one in and kind of show you how big this feels. Like, that's huge, like for real. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. This is the 16 by 52, and we're trying to imagine this as a two-story cabin. But this feels right here. Where are we going?
I think it's Greenwood. Greenwood? Yeah.
So we don't know where we're going.
Yes.
We're driving, and we have Megan that's driving us to this mysterious place where we don't know where we're going.
We're going to a United Portable Building.
If you want the camera to hear, you're gonna talk a little louder.
We're going to a United Portable Buildings plant. That's where we're going.
We don't know where we're going. But we're driving,
Is it
riding.
Greenwood
or Greenville, Mississippi.
No, it's not Greenville. It's Greenwood.
They have a United Portable Buildings facility that we're headed to. It's somewhere up in the Delta of Mississippi, I believe. Megan is in charge of today, leading us there. So we're going up here to go to the plant where they make the two-story Laredo sheds that we're thinking about converting into a cabin on our farm.
Actually, they build a two-story Laredo on site.
Right.
So they won't have any of those there. But they will have a one-story building the same size that we're looking for, because they do build those like prefab
On site,
beforehand.
right.
Yeah, but because the type of building we want, they only build on site. They don't have a model there for us to look at. But they have something similar.
So pretty much we're gonna have a two-story cabin, a two-story Laredo shed that's gonna be 16 by 44, and it's gonna have two levels that are each 16 by 44. And so they don't have that on in their warehouse or their facility, because they build that on site up to code on your property. So, but they do have the one story that they build at the factory, and then haul in by trailer to your land. So we're gonna look at the one story ones, and then we're just gonna have to imagine having two of those stacked on top of each other, pretty much, to give us an idea, because we're trying to like get the blueprint down and do all of our things that we need to do in order to get up to code and things like that. But we want to get a feel for what it's gonna feel like in there and the size, because we can get it 18 by 44, or we can do it 16 by 44. There's a 18 by 32 option. We can also do 18 by 52, but we're leaning more towards the 16 by 44. I really would like the 18, those 2 extra feet wide, but we'll kind of see. That's why we're going up here now, is to see what it feels like in there, because we're making this as a permanent structure home, like a permanent cabin on the farm. It's gonna have 2 levels with a balcony and things like that. Maybe I'll be able to put in a little bit of footage of our blueprint that we're writing up for our second story. But we want like a balcony to be able to look over at the top, having the bedrooms upstairs, having just an open concept on the bottom. But yeah, we headed up here to the United Portable Buildings location in Mississippi headquarters, and they also have a location in Texas. And so they have a headquarters in Texas and Mississippi.
Talk to them, back up a little bit, and tell them a little bit about why we're going down there, and how we want a permanent living structure. I know y'all saw the camper video. If you didn't see that video, you might want to look back. But we were having a camper. We had a camper on the property, and we were living in the camper basically almost full time, because we needed to be there on the farm. And so basically now we're looking to have a more permanent living structure. And the Lord Jesus basically led us to sell the camper, and now to move forward and progress toward having a permanent living structure on the farm. And so one of the options is getting one of these custom built sheds and doing a shed to house conversion.
Right.
We also were looking at a mobile home and also a cabin
kit. Yeah. Because the cabin kit was like $100,000 for like 1,000 square feet.
Yep.
The mobile homes, you know, no one ever advises you to get a mobile home. They always say, you know, they depreciate so quickly, and then they cost so much. Like just for an 800 square foot single wide mobile home, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, just a small little storage shed type structure. Like it was like $50,000, $60,000, and you know, we need a double wide. You know, we need around 1,000, 1,200 square feet. You know, for our family, and to have extra room, you know, on the farm for guests and things like that. Because that's our vision, you know, is to have people coming down and supporting and helping and volunteering. So we need at least 1,000 and up square feet, you know. So
and we could sacrifice if the price was right temporarily,
right.
You know, but the price was like
too high. High. The price was on the level of a permanent, you know, structure. It wasn't a temporary price. You know, we talking about $50,000-$60,000. So you know, we're leaning towards converting one of these sheds, and it's really not a shed. It's really a house. You know, they give you the frame and the structure, and they dry it in for you, and they build it on site up to code.
They can do like the tie-back wrapping.
Right.
They could do pretty much anything you want them to do as far as building the structure, having it up to code. They can even do your electrical. You know, if you want.
They can do everything. Yeah.
So it's pretty much like them building you a home. It's really nice.
Exactly
really
right.
Nice. But the price, you know, is different because they're not doing all the interior. They're just giving you a dried-in structure. Now, they can do some of the things like the electrical if you want them to. Like, they can do all your windows. They can do custom doors, all this type of stuff. But we want to do most of the work ourselves if we can to save money.
That's right.
So, that's where we are now.
So, one of these structures, the structure that we're looking at, the 16 by 44, 2 stories, just dried in, just you know, with the walls and things unfinished. It's gonna run us about $40,000. You know, and they say that, you know, whatever you pay for the actual structure, times that times 2, and that should be about how much it's gonna cost to finish it out. You know, so you know, we're talking about $40,000 initial cost, and then about $80,000. You know, $60,000 to $80,000 to finish it out on our own. But we're gonna do a lot of that work ourselves, so we can probably get that price a little bit cheaper. But we're gonna go up here and take a look at what they got going on up here, and we'll take y'all along the journey. It's I.A.G Farms.
All about God.
It's all about God. We're on the road again. At the United Portable Buildings headquarters, and we're finna go in and look at some examples of the building that we want to get, and get a feel for what a 16 by 44 floor plan looks like. So hopefully we'll be able to get a little video and, you know, show y'all around some of these little cabins.
So anyway, I'll take you through some others so you can see kind of a layout and what they were able to get into this size building. Let's see if we can find some that has some material. I'm really not sure. Interior framing either. So
okay, so
not do any good. Come on, sweetheart.
Now this is what size is this?
This is also 16 by 52.
Okay, and that's the main thing we want to like get that idea of how it's gonna feel.
So I would suggest the tie back.
That's what we wanted.
I don't know how handy you are, but something you can do.
Oh yeah, that's what we plan on doing.
So we're looking to get a permanent structure on our farm, like a permanent living structure. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're thinking about what we ideally would like to do is have the second floor, but have like a balcony, so it's open. And this would be like the living room, kitchen area, and if we kind of open the big.
And all the bedrooms will be up top.
Bedroom
So all of this will be kitchen and living room, and then 2 bedrooms up top.
Bedroom downstairs also. We're still kind of kicking that around.
Yeah.
But so we're just trying to get a feel for the space, how wide.
How it feels, yeah.
Yeah.
This is 16.
You said about 52?
This is by 52.
So we're looking at more like 44.
Soon. I you that additional 8 feet. It's big. It gives you that additional 8 feet in length. And 2 feet interior makes a difference.
Do you have any that are 16 by 44?
I don't know, we'll just have to walk
Okay.
them.
Okay, cool.
And then I would like to see one that's 18 wide.
Yeah.
We won't have an 18 wide here because that's too
Okay.
wide for us to haul.
The hall, yeah. Okay.
So,
So yeah, this one over here is a 16 by 52. And yeah, and we have an option for that. You could do 18 by 50 or something like that. Okay. So we're just walking around getting an idea of what these floor plans look like. They don't have the actual 2-story Laredo, the one that we're gonna get, the 16 by 44, but they have these single levels. And like I say, we're getting the idea of what ours is gonna feel like, even though ours is gonna be 2-story. So let's walk into this one and see what this one feels like. Okay.
So that's what that. I don't know if they're gonna make that a really small bedroom. I don't know if the water.
That could be a bathroom.
There, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Maybe an office. Could be an office.
Yeah. So what size is this again?
This is also a 16 by 52.
Okay. So we will be shorter than we'll be a 44. But that's still a nice size space since we're only gonna put kitchen and living room down. We were thinking about a bedroom down on the bottom floor.
So if we do the bedroom down the bottom,
Then a 52 would be a good
come
one.
out to
Yeah.
like here, you know, or something. So, okay.
But
Well,
then-
here's a bedroom bathroom on the bottom floor, and you have all of this. You took that wall out for kitchen and bathroom.
So on this bottom
I mean,
floor,
kitchen and
they
living
have
room.
bedroom, closet, this
And
is
that's a decent
bathroom,
sized bedroom, a
and this
decent
is
sized
laundry room
bathroom.
Yeah.
over here. So if you want to do that on one side and have the rest open, kitchen, living room.
You have an idea how big this framed in section is?
Look around. See
All right, can you read that? Because I gotta put my eyeglasses on top of my head.
It's 12.
12?
12 feet.
12. That's how wide long the bedroom is.
Okay.
And,
So that bedroom is 12 feet. So how much is that when you take it off of 55? Or 50, was it 52?
52.
So 12 minus 52, that's 40. Okay, so just think about from here to all the way at the end down there. From here, and this is 16 wide?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
16.
I like the width though. I would love the 18 though, you know,
We
but
can do 18, we just have to
Build on site.
Here, we have to build it
Yeah.
on site.
Because I don't feel like the 16 though is
boys, come back in, please.
small or constricted.
Titus, what you
know
doing?
What I mean? Like I don't. You know, I don't feel like I'm in like
Oh, yeah.
a trailer or
especially with that second, because as she told you, on that second story, we're not gonna have it closed in all the way. We're gonna have like a balcony in the middle, and that should make it, because we're gonna be able to look all the way up. That should make it feel even bigger.
Make it very open.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
I
have
got you.
we want to have a wood stove so that the heat kind of
Yeah. So you better look down out the balcony and kind of see the wood stove, and then the living area be situated around that, and have a kitchen at one end. And we were thinking about putting like just a small little bedroom, or even like a mud room type setup with a shower, bathroom, or something like that down there.
Well, that would fit in that size.
Exactly. Yeah. I think there's plenty of space.
Mudroom. Like we can do the laundry, stand-up shower.
This is our legacy flooring.
Okay. Is this the upgraded floor?
This is the upgraded flooring.
Okay. Cool. That's what I was wondering. So is that tongue and groove?
It is.
Okay. Good. Because I felt it was solid.
It is.
It's not moving at all.
You can also upgrade on the floor joist if you want.
Okay.
From 16 on center to 12 on center. So
Okay.
it puts
So yeah, remember
more
that.
support underneath.
More support. Yeah,
as
we need as
well.
much as we can get. Yeah. Now these windows and these doors, are
You're
these
gonna want to go with thermal pane.
okay?
Thermal pane is insulated.
And so thermal panes, are those the good ones, or
That's what you want to do if you're going to be living in it.
Okay.
Because this is the one with the 2 panes
okay?
and the gas in between the 2 panes, so you won't have condensation.
Cool.
You know, more insulation.
And so what did you call it again? Where we just do
A frame out.
a frame out. That's
And
what
you can do that on
we're gonna
windows.
do.
If you want to put a big picture window in,
Okay.
you can do a frame out. You can, tell, you'll have to know the dimensions when you do your floor plan. You're gonna need to know that.
Okay.
Because that'll be important.
Okay.
For doors, or, this is our standard solid door.
Okay.
And I think it's a good door, but if you want to go with a metal door and you want to put your own in,
That's
we'll just
pretty
need to
good.
know dimensions.
It's pretty good.
Heating and air, like if you're having electrical done, you're gonna need to not only tell us which one, where you want all of your receptacles, but you also, okay, well, this one's gonna be for a stove. because
Right.
It requires a different kind.
Exactly.
This one's for a fridge, this one's for an AC.
Okay,
You're gonna need to have all that going.
Yeah.
So it's still, I think we could go 16 by 44 and it wouldn't be too bunched up. Because even this is 32 and
That is
they got
32.
the room here and the bathroom and the other room
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Enough open space.
Oh, okay, I see.
Prepared it for the door, and then we can go in and put this.
16 by 40. Okay, cool. So this one here, we found one 16 by 40. Yeah, so it'd be 4 feet. Come on, old man.
So say that this is like bedroom, bathroom, and then all the rest of this was open, and then we have
Yep.
the upstairs.
Then you would have all of this for
Yes, so I just kitchen, living room.
So you're saying
You could do
if this was
Here, the bar, and then something like that.
unless you're going to put a table, just a bar, okay?
that's pretty nice.
I would like one place to clean down and wipe it. The crumb level is like
So we had a dog, and
So this is 16 by 40, and this is gonna be close to our floor plan here.
supports for sheetrock.
call it deadwood.
Deadwood.
So this would be the right length. Oh yeah, that feels good. It doesn't even feel like a 14, because I guess since it's longer, it feels the right size. Yeah, that's.
So these would be the bedrooms. This would be bathroom and laundry. There's the dryer.
Okay.
And I'm assuming this is another bedroom.
Because we do want to have a bathroom downstairs.
Yeah, most definitely a bathroom downstairs.
Laundry.
Yeah,
So
laundry,
it could be like
laundry room.
bathroom slash laundry slash mud
Mud room.
only, or bedroom, bathroom, laundry room slash mud room.
Yeah. Y'all there, boys?
So that could be like bedroom, laundry room slash mud room. So actually, we would be looking more at this price, the 16 by 52, for this building, but 2-story.
Okay, so we could do 16 by 52. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Instead of 18.
All right, so after we walked around for about 3 hours, feel like it, I'm just getting pictures of her feet because she don't want to be on camera. We decided that we're gonna go with the 16 by 52, and this is the size of this one. Let me get it one in and kind of show you how big this feels. Like that's huge. Like, yeah. So we would end up putting the living room down on this end, and we will put the kitchen down on this end. And then we still want to do the balcony, but that balcony might not work. We still have to do some plans and engineering on that. But she brought up an idea that we could put the balcony just on one end instead of in the middle of the structure. And so the balcony will kind of be overlooking the kitchen. I mean, not the kitchen, but the living room. And then we'll be able to look all the way up as we're sitting in the living room. We have our wood burner stove over in this corner over here TV there. Imagine that window is not there. The windows will be on the side. Maybe even some a window over there or something. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. This is a 16 by 52. And we're trying to imagine this as a two-story cabin. But this feels right here. And we'll be able to have a bathroom and things like that down here as well. So, all right, so we got everything that we need. We saw everything that we need to see. And we're about to load up and head on out. It's I.A.G Farms.
I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God. See y'all on the next one.